This week's Martha's Collection feature is a little bit different, and I wasn't quite sure what it was when I first saw it. It is made out of leather and combination of hand stitching and machine stitching, and there are these little different compartments, and it has a flap at the top to button over. And as I did more research, I did a Google search image, and I figured out it's an antique money belt. So they were designed, so basically kind of a precursor to wallets for discreet storage of valuables and money and sometimes paperwork or documents. So I was curious of how old this might be. And as I often do, I looked to the hardware for clues. And on this, it's hard to read it, but it says patent 1855. I found the patent drawing for this buckle by Sheldon Hartshorn, and that is from 1855. He was born in 1814 in Connecticut. He did several different patents, but this one is a two-piece design, which was a simplification of a three-piece one prior. And this particular style was easier to manufacture and used in many different garments, including Civil War uniforms. Though his buckle was a success, he wasn't financially successful due to the costs associated with trying to keep those patents. So here's some kind of close-up images. You see there's some hand stitching as well. And there's a close-up of that neat buckle. And it's kind of curious. There are some patches, like this is a hand-stitched patch on there. And then there's two different buttons. These two buttons are not the same as the other buttons. And you can see here that there's like a chunk of leather either taken out, or I'm not quite sure why that piece is hand-stitched on there. And here's a close-up of the buttons, because those could be a clue as well. I'm not sure if they're considered to be porcelain or china. So there's kind of some forums on that whole thing, but if somebody wants to weigh in on that, please do. There's another little patched area, and here is a tiny little hand-stitched repair. There's actually two of these. So I was really curious about that as I inspected this. Obviously, some care was taken to keep this item going, to put those repairs into it. I was curious also who might have owned it in the collection. It has a waist size 30 to 31, so I'm thinking it's a male that would have worn this, and this could be that it was Charles Henry Clark, who was Martha's great-grandfather. He married Martha Cowper Pierce Clark in 1866. So I'm putting this roughly at the 1850s to 1860s. Obviously, it can't be prior to 1855 with that buckle. This was fun to dig into the history based on that little buckle and some other parts of this very unique item that's well over 150 years old.